name is Salomé.
My name is Julia. We're from the Tlou family. So, 2009 on the 8th of December, 5 a.m. we got phone calls that there was a bus accident, and it was probably the one that my mother was in on her way to work at 4 a.m. That's when the accident had happened, and we were supposed to look for my mother. After a whole day of trying, we eventually found out that she was one of the people that passed away on the accident. So a couple of years went by. At first my father tried to get a claim through some lawyers, but then he ended up changing lawyers. So we made Salomé attorneys in 2012. That is when they started representing our family, and they had to learn and break down the structure to learn each and every person as individual. So it has been a long journey, a long, difficult one, with fights in between and some frustration as well as to why it was taking so long. But I'm really grateful for the team. I don't know if my siblings will also advocate for that, because Salomé's attorneys really tried their best to explain why it was taking so long, and because of the complexity of our claim, things would not be that easy. They arranged also doctors to evaluate everyone and how everyone was affected differently by my mother's passing. So at the time, I was turning 18 in that year, meaning that I was still a minor, and she still had to take care of me, even though the following year I was going to start varsity. I felt dismally in my first year because she passed away in December, and in January I had to start. So I didn't have time to mourn and everything. But then what was amazing as well is they also, because of the doctors, they realized the impact that we had to deal with my brother's mental disorder, if I can put it that way. And the court, they managed to convince the court to put him under curatorship if we were indeed able to win the claim against the Roux Excellent Fund for loss of support, because now our brother is our responsibility going forward. So they had to prove that if my mother had lived, she would have been able to take care of him for the rest of his life, even at her old age, and even as she was a domestic worker. So even when I lost my baby, Salomé attorneys were not just attorneys, but they had that human element where Pauline was there for me. She cried with me and always expressed that we should remain strong. We will fight and we will win at the end, which is what we did. So today we're here to say a very big thank you for everything that you have done for me and my family, for getting the curatorship for my brother, that at least we will have some relief that he's not just our responsibility, but then from heaven, this is my mother's gift to him as well.
We also thank